Hi everyone, I am calling this my That Viral Bow series, where I show you how to make several of the popular styles that you see all over certain places that are being shipped from certain websites. So I thought I'd show you how to make them handcrafted, so you can show the nice professional finishes that you'll have and why obviously they're handcrafted, and show the difference in quality and how to make them look nice and balanced and well made. So these are some of the styles. They're all going to be in 1-inch ribbon, as you can see, and the style we're going to do today is the half pinwheel bow, which are these versions here. So these ones are 3-inch wide, and this version is 2.5-inch wide. And then I've got this teeny tiny version which curves instead of spikes on a little nylon bubble, and just changing the shape of the tail makes the bow styles, and like the size that you actually use, makes all the difference on these kind of styles. You can basically get 3 looks from like any one bow style, if not more, so you just need to play around. Now I'm just gonna turn the camera down so you'll be able to see me making things in just a moment. Excuse the shakiness. I'm trying to get closer angles so you can see better when I'm making things on camera. So these are the little templates I use, and I also make homemade versions here because I didn't have a 2.5-inch template. It's the only size of template I don't have. I have 2-inch, 3-inch, 3.5, and every other size in the middle that you can think of. And the other thing is with templates, and I have to the left, to the right, so that you can see, and this is how you wrap them on the template. So you take them round like that and wrap. Well, if you're ever doing template styles, any template styles at all you would need to find out how much ribbon you need for a 2-inch style is to take it and wrap your ribbon exactly the same as I do in the template. A little bit of overhang there, cut off your excess, and that's how much you'd need for a 2-inch version. But I am showing you how to make the 2.5-inch because that's the cutest version, this little smaller one there. And what you need is the 2.5-inch template, and I have a tutorial on how to make these if you ever want them. This is 22 centimeters of ribbon, or like I said, you could just wrap it around the template and see how much you actually needed. And we're going to start to the left, and you just want a little bit of an overhang. Take your little clips, clips are important, and then turn it over the edge, bring it round that side, clip it over there, then you put a clip on here, move that one over there so everything is held in place. This is what it looks like at the back, this is what it looks like at the front. And what we're going to do is we're going to sew right down the centre, and I have a long John St. James darning needle and Gutermann's extra strength thread, double threaded. And then we're going to take our template and we're going to go in from above, in, 1, 2, 3, 4, and come back over there, in, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in, 1, 2, 3, in, 1, 2, 3, or 4 on each one. And that is a key point. You want the 4, and when you go starting, you want to come back out from the, you don't want to be going down here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on the back, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you can take your clips off, slide that down, and pinch, wrap it round nice and tight, nice and tight, nice and tight. Take your needle, thread that off, cut that off there, move that out the way. Repeated the same on this one. Slip it off my template. Again, you can see the 8 and the 4 on this side, and you'll already be able to see the difference when I bring them together, because you get like a more flared look on the 3-inch version than you do on the 2.5, sorry. And some people always like, some people also like the tails to be cut down slightly shorter, so that they only go to about where the bow ends and just the spikes to there. I always like to do a little bit extra. I always like that extra centimetre, because you can cut down ribbon if you make a mistake, but you can't add ribbon back on. So I always give myself a little room to play, and I think it looks nicer with a little bit. But like I said, again, it's your personal styles. The more you play around and find something that's a little bit unique to yourself, the more you're going to stand out from everyone else. But this is also why I like the templates, because see how quick and easy it is? Fold it in half, cut it at an angle so you get your spike, like so. Turn it over, repeat the other way. With this one, move your finger down so you've got that little bit of V there. With your lighter, in the blue clear bit of the flame, melt that bit first so you prevent the fraying there. And then you can hit the other parts of your, without curving that and melting it too much. And again, same thing here. Pinch it a little bit further down so your V is still partly open but not closed, so you don't melt it together. And then in the blue clear bit of the frame, heat seal your ends. And if you want to do a curve instead of a spike, all you do is take your scissors and slightly curve the ribbon. Take your scissors, slightly curve the ribbon. And that's the look you get when you curve instead. And again, all you do is heat seal in the blue clear bit of the flame, like so. I'm going to add a little nylon bobble to this smaller one, and an alligator clip to my main one, because there's hardly any changes. This is a little soft nylon bobble. They're perfect for like younger hair, like toddlers and babies and things like that. They're very soft, very stretchy still, enough to go around the hair, but like I said, less damaging than a clip. So I'm going to take this one. I've added a teeny tiny dot of glue there. I'm going to put that right on the centre. Then I'm going to take some 9mm ribbon. And we are going to thread that over. And then we are going to wrap round once through the loop. Get it all nice and tight. Round again. Make sure it's over the original one, so you can't see the ribbon behind it. Heat seal without catching your bubble. Add a little bit of glue behind there. And then you've got a cute little curved version. And then with this one, this is a 3cm or 30mm alligator clip. A little bit of glue. Across there. Some 9mm ribbon. Touch of glue. if you want to do a little twisted middle, put your thumb here, twist your ribbon over so you get that twist there. Cut down your excess. Don't forget to heat seal. Little bit of glue. Open your clip back up. Get rid of your glue stringers and make sure it's stuck down. And there we go. We've got two super cute sizes, the 3-inch version and the 2.5. And you've got spiked, and you've got curved, and you've got to the left and to the right. And like I said, you can play around. You can cut your tails shorter, you can curve them, you can play around with your sizes. You can put them on the pigtails, the nylon bobbles or hair ties. You can put them on clips, you can even attach them to headbands. But thanks for watching, everyone, and let me know which of the styles you want to see next. Thanks for watching. Bye.